Our guest with me on the program. Now, this guest, there's something amazing about this guest. You know, I love teachers that are technologically up to date. When I say teachers that are technologically up to date, I love to deal with them. And when they reach out to me, I don't even mind at all. Now we have an amazing young man, Mr. Master. I call him Master. Master, right? That's what they call you in school.
Yes.
No, you need to come closer to the mic. Okay. So Master Favor. Master Favor is a physics teacher from DMGS, Dennis Memorial Grammar School, right?
Furniture, yes.
Good. From DMGS. He's their physics teacher there. Master Favor, we got talking on Facebook, right?
Yes.
So whenever I tell you the power of social media, I kid not. I tell you the things that I have experienced. When I tell you to go on social media and take advantage of social media, I kid not. Most of the persons that I've met, that have come on this program, I met them literally on Facebook. Teacher Rose Nkemobi, I met her on Facebook. Right? Esomnofu, the math teacher that was on 20th Post Show, I met him on Facebook. And here is another teacher, Teacher Favor, a physics teacher with DMGS here in Onitsha. We met on Facebook, and today he's live in the studios of Radio Sapientia. Once again, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
All right, so how are you?
I'm fine. I'm happy to be here.
And I'm happy that you are here. You know, I watched some of your videos, you know. Before we start looking at JAMB, what inspired you to start online teaching? And I noticed you've been quite consistent.
Yes.
Like, how often do you post videos?
I post 2 to 3 videos every day.
Really?
Yes.
Like every day?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow. So what inspired you to start teaching online?
And looking around, physics is one of the subjects that students find difficult.
Okay.
And because of its analytical nature.
Okay.
And I've been a teacher in this Onitsha since 2016. Going around, I found out that some schools do not have physics teacher.
Oh, wow.
And I tried to devise a way to reach out to students, more especially students that are in school that do not have physics teacher.
Oh, wow.
And the only means by which I can do that is to use social media. Yes. Even there, I also have a WhatsApp group.
Oh, wow.
WhatsApp group. Once you chat me up, I'll add you up to that WhatsApp group. If you encounter a tricky question at the course of your study, just drop the question there. I will make a video and still send to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Now, since you've been on social media, on Facebook, are you on any other social media apart from Facebook?
I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube.
Wow.
I'm on LinkedIn.
And you're doing physics in all these places?
I post videos there every day.
Wow. This is amazing. Now, sometimes when I tell teachers that they need to leverage social media, they think I'm joking. Now, if you're a teacher and you're listening to Campus Network right now, just know that teaching is no longer that thing that we used to see then. Now, tell me, since you started doing your online teaching, and do you do one-on-one coach?
Yes. Currently, I have 3 students.
Okay.
And they are all based in UK.
You're not kidding me.
Yes.
They are based in UK.
They're based in UK.
And you're teaching them physics?
Yes. It's the same curriculum. There's no difference. The only difference is that their own is application based.
Okay.
Then ours is knowledge based. That's the only difference. But it is the same content.
Wow. I want to ask you a tricky question, but you're going to answer me.
Okay.
Now, this is for teachers that are still second guessing themselves.
Okay.
This information is for teachers. How much do you make by coaching students online?
With these 3 students, at the end of the month, I will always receive an amount that is more than my salary.
Like how many times more than your salary?
2 times more than my salary.
Wow.
Because they will pay you, they will calculate it either in dollar or in pounds.
So that means you're actually being paid in dollars or in pounds.
No, they will change it. At the end, they will convert it to naira
But
and make the payment.
Yes. So it will get to you.
Yes.
Wow. 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 How has it changed your perception about teaching?
Wow, it's an amazing thing, you know. Some teachers are scared of it. They don't know where to start. But it's a very simple thing that you can start at the comfort of your home. And it will give you an opportunity, it will give you a wider platform that can change your lifestyle. You know, in Africa, we see that the salary of teachers are in heaven. But here, if you use social media, you will see that all you need to gain as a teacher, you will gain it here on earth. And even gain it when you get to heaven.
Right. Okay, so let's go to the basic thing why you are here today. I mean, this is a way of inspiring teachers for them to know, because I've seen a lot of teachers and I'm like, what can I do? What can I do? How will I do this thing for these teachers to know that you are in a place where you are, I mean, oh God, I'm looking for the right words, you know, as a formator. There's so much you can do.
There's so much over
so
there.
much you can do.
And the market is quite big.
We are talking about over 3 billion.
Okay,
3 billion. But thank God for people like you, right?
Yeah.
Who have broken, you are breaking the glass ceiling, right? And you're shattering it. You're for a teacher that is listening to us right now, I believe they'll be inspired.
Yes.
Now let's look at the questions that students should look forward to. For students of candidates that will write JAMB, SS3 students that will be writing JAMB this year, right?
Okay.
What are the questions they should look forward to in JAMB?
Okay.
The basic questions in physics.
Basically, according to JAMB syllabus, there are about 39 core topics
Really?
that every student must master.
Okay.
And then we can break it down under some sections.
Okay.
There are some sections that carries more question than the other.
In physics?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and you know, the question will make up about 40 questions.
Okay.
40 questions. In that 40 questions, first, when you talk about mechanics talks about motion, force, and energy.
Okay.
And mechanics makes up 30 to 35% of the questions, which comprise of 12 to 14 questions.
Okay.
Another mechanics, we'll talk about scalar quantity and vector quantity, dimensions of physical quantities, though in few years you will see fundamental quantity and drive quantities. But more especially, dimension is a common question. Then you must see question under motion. Motion, and under motion we talk about equations of motion, the 4 equations of motion, projectile motion, simple harmonic motion, and momentum. Momentum, that's change in momentum and impulse. Then as well, students should expect question under Newton laws of motion.
Newton laws of
Newton
motion.
laws of motion.
Okay.
There are 3 Newton laws of motion. Students should expect question, understand it, and how it can be applied.
Okay.
Because most of the times it is always an application question.
Okay.
Then students should expect question on work, energy, and power.
Okay.
These are very common. And students should as well expect question on elastic properties of a solid, equilibrium of forces, and machine. These are the topics that makes up JAMB question under mechanics.
Okay.
And if you can cover this question under mechanics, you're already sure of 30%.
Okay.
30% performance.
Okay.
That is remaining 70%.
Okay.
Then for the remaining 70%, we have thermal physics.
Thermal physics.
Thermal physics, yes.
Okay.
Thermal physics talks about heat,
Okay.
temperature, and energy transfer.
Okay.
Then behavior of gases. Under that, the basic concepts there are temperature
Okay.
and thermometer, thermal expansivity. Thermal expansivity, materials expand, both solid and liquid expand. So under solid, we can talk about linear expansivity, area expansivity, and volume expansivity. Then while under liquid, we talk about real cubic expansivity, apparent cubic expansivity.
All these things.
But more especially, cubic expansivity.
Okay.
For the student to understand the relationship between linear expansivity, area expansivity, and cubic expansivity. Then we also have latent heat and specific heat capacity.
Okay.
But among these, Commonly, if you check JAMB past question, you must see question under gas law.
Okay.
And under gas law, the question always concentrates on either child's law or boy's law.
Okay.
Boy's law.
Okay.
So it is important for students to also pay attention on that. Then another topic is wave and optics. You cannot run away from wave and optics because it makes up a good percentage of physics curriculum and physics exam. Under wave, we'll have questions under types of waves, terms associated with wave. And in secondary school level, it talks about light wave and sound wave. Then questions normally come out under mirror formula. Mirror formula talks about 1 over focal length over 1 over image distance plus 1 over object distance. So they should understand how to manipulate it and how to measure an object distance and image distance. That goes in line with formation of image under concave lens and convex lens. These are the major areas. In some years, we do meet questions under sound wave and vibration in open and closed pipe. But you must see questions in every year under light wave, reflection, and refraction.
Wow.
Another important area is the formation of images when two mirrors are inclined. So it's another important area that students should expect questions from. Then we also have electricity.
Okay.
Current electricity. Current electricity, I've checked up to 2, 4, 5 questions every year.
Okay.
That is the current electricity. We talk about arrangement of resistors, series and parallel, Ohm's law, potential difference, Coulomb's law, electricity conduction in liquid, that is electrolysis, and the rest of them. Then another important area under field is gravitational field.
Okay.
I've checked years back. You will definitely see question under escape velocity.
Okay.
Newton's law of gravitation, gravitational potential, and acceleration due to gravity. Another important area is simple AC circuit. There's always 2 to 3 questions under simple AC circuit, where students are meant to calculate work done in an AC circuit, power in an AC circuit, the arrangement of a resistor, inductor, and capacitor. I forgot one topic in electricity, that is capacitor and capacitance.
Okay.
This is an important aspect under electricity. Understanding the arrangement of capacitor, understanding how to calculate work done in a capacitor, that is energy stored in a capacitor.
Okay.
Then we also have an important area which is modern physics and semiconductor. Modern physics relates to quantum mechanics. And under there, questions comes out on wave-particle paradox. We don't normally see question on photoelectric effect. But question comes out under radioactivity, half-life, decay constant, diodes, and semiconductors. You will see at least from the number 35 to number 40, you will see at least 2 or 3 questions under this. So these are the areas that students should expect questions for the forthcoming JAMB exam. Going by the analysis of the past questions for over 10 years back, this question has been
reoccurring and repeating
itself over the years.
Amazing. And when we were talking, I remembered I attempted sciences and I ran away.
Why?
So it sort of informs some of the things that I do now, because I want younger people to understand that you don't have to run away, right? You have to be there, okay? And once it's your calling.
Why did you run away from science?
Well, maybe because God wanted me to be here doing this.
Okay.
If I did sciences, I wouldn't be here.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, who will be doing what I'm doing right now? Right? I wouldn't even know you. Right?
Yes.
I may not even be in Nigeria.
Oh.
Yeah. So predestination. God has a way of doing things. But I usually jokingly always say I ran away, right? Because I believe that the information I have right now, giving it to younger people will help them. Now, how can they tackle some of those questions? Like if a younger person, like a candidate of JAMB in the hall, how can they tackle physics questions to ensure that they succeed?
And first of all, as a student, you must diffuse the feeling that the subject is difficult.
Okay.
Like in my school, there are some slogans we use. We say, I love physics.
Oh.
Sometimes we use broken.
Okay.
And we say, this subject no hard. Now you know I'm paying attention.
Abi.
These are the slogans that we use.
Okay, but sincerely, is physics not hard?
Physics is not hard.
Really?
Physics is the simplest science subject.
Wow.
Because it has everyday applications.
Oh, wow.
More than other science subjects.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Please, can you, I'm just digressing a bit. Just tell me like 5 applications of physics to the ordinary man on the street that we don't even know about.
When we talk about motion,
okay,
motion is a fundamental topic in physics. When you talk about motion, motion goes in line with you moving from one place to another.
Okay.
That is motion.
Okay.
When you talk about speed, maybe you are going to school. When you talk about speed, speed determines how fast you will get to your school.
Okay.
When you talk about electricity, electricity is common in our various homes. Even without the knowledge of physics, parents understand that there is a bulb that consumes more energy than the other.
Oh.
These are the applications of
and there's
physics.
low current and there's high current.
There is low current, yes. Even with the knowledge of physics, you can understand how electricity distribution company calculates your bill.
Oh.
You can even calculate it your own.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So it has everyday application.
Applications.
Talking about wave as well. Parents in their home can get the signal from this radio station without any connection. That is about sound wave.
Oh, but why is it that when it's being taught, it seems like, oh my God, like it's, should I say, I don't want to use the word confusing.
Okay.
Is it because we have this thing around it? Why is it confusing at first?
It is confusing because in most cases, some tutors use what we call lecture method.
Okay.
In this present dispensation, lecture method is no longer applicable.
Oh.
It's better you use what we call outcome-based learning strategy.
Okay.
Outcome-based learning strategy will help you relate every topic to the real-life application.
Oh.
And that will help a student to understand, feel at home with the subject, and digest it.
Okay, now for a candidate of JAMB, how can they feel at home with physics so that they can pass it?
The major challenge that students have with physics is how to manipulate, how to recall and manipulate the formulas.
Okay.
Yes. And there are many formulas and there are many equations, there are many formulas in physics. How best you can do it is to develop an acronym for every formula. Okay. Let me give you an instance. There is a formula that says mechanical advantage is equal to load over effort. In my school, what we'll call it is my little elephant. Mine stands in for mechanical advantage. Little stands in for load. Elephant stands in for effort. Oh. So that makes the student feel at home with the formulas. Oh. There's one we call formula for calculating specific capacity. It is MC delta theta. So we use the slogan MC junction in delta states. So once you hear it, you know that we're talking about MC delta theta. So if a student can develop, if teachers can help students develop an acronym that represents all the equations and formulas in physics, that will help for easy recall. Yes.
So JAMB candidates can actually develop acronyms.
JAMB candidates can actually develop acronyms
that will help them.
We also have the one we call magic triangle. Okay. We use it for 3-letter formulas like Ohm's law, Hooke's law, V equals to IR. So we draw a triangle, we cross it. Up there you have V, down you have I, the other side you have R. V means that to find V you multiply the ones below. To find the ones below you divide that with what? V. That helps you recall it. The same thing is applicable to Hooke's law. Yes.
So in actual fact, what advice do you have for a student that is preparing for JAMB? A student that will write physics in JAMB?
The advice is for the student to embrace past questions.
Okay.
You know, these questions, they don't fall from heaven. It is still that past questions that will be manipulated, and one or two things will be changed.
Okay.
If you master past question, not for you to go and read it and cram, no. You read it with understanding. If a student understands past questions, maybe for 10 years back, he will do very well in the upcoming JAMB exam. And again, students should also practice calculations.
Okay.
Because in this exam is a timed exam of which you're meant to answer 40 questions. Each question is a minute. So students should time themselves on how to be fast in calculation. Another aspect is that most times JAMB leaves their question in short form. Therefore, students should
What do you mean by short form?
Sword.
Okay.
A square root of 2. Call it sword in
Okay.
mathematics.
Okay.
So students should understand spatial angles in trigonometry, because it do appear in JAMB, maybe under projectile motion and some other them. So it is a constant that students should get close to and understand it very well. Be at home with them. This will definitely help them. Stay positive. Practice questions. Practice more questions. Time yourself first of all. Then look at your performance and know the areas of improvement. And during this exam, you know, the more you waste time on a question, the more your time will continue to tick. So if you encounter a tricky question, it is better you move to the next question. And at the end, if you have time, you can now return back to that question.
Wow, amazing. Like, I think you've actually said it all. Like, you've literally said it all.
Thank you.
Having a positive mindset. Now, final, in 2 minutes, what is the role of the spiritual? The role of God
In
helping a student that will write physics.
And when you talk about rule of God, sometimes Bible says walk and pray. So you have to first of all study before you pray.
Okay.
But if you pray without studying, it may not have much
effect, right?
Yes, because the Bible also says study to show thyself
approved.
Yes, so you watch and pray,
okay.
You work hard and pray. So as you study, you also pray. There's a way God can reveal things to you. I remember when I was in the university, we solved so many equations, but God helped me with a photographic memory.
Oh wow.
That after studying, when I get into the exam hall, it will look as if I'm seeing that my notes. That's a photographic memory. So God can still give a student a photographic memory, but you must first of all read before that will come.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Master Favor. You can actually follow Master Favor on Facebook. Like he said, he drops 3 videos per day.
Yes.
I mean, what is your Facebook handle, please?
Physics Online Class with Teacher Favor.
Physics Online Class with Teacher Favor. He's on Facebook, and I tagged him already this morning. Yes. I'm still going to tag him again. Thank you so much, Master Favor. I mean, he has dissected everything you need to know. We've gone the extra miles to ensure that you get all the information you need to get so that you will pass your JAMB this year. Once again, Master Favor, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you very much.
All right, my name is Oma. You're very sweetheart on radio, TV, social media, sweetheart everywhere. Thank you so much for joining us today on Campus Network. Remember that you can follow me on Facebook, Oma Sweetheart on radio. And of course, I will tag Master Favor, Physics Online with Master Favor, so you can follow him and get more information. And if you want a summary of all that he's done, the video is on Facebook. So you can go on Facebook and watch it, especially for those of you that will be writing physics in JAMB this year. Do have a great time, and God bless you.